You know that most of the problems in old age aren't caused by disease, but by simple mistakes? It's not always heart issues, memory loss, or bad eating habits that take away joy and freedom in later years. More often, it's the small things we do, without thinking, that slowly make life harder. This message is for people in their 60s, 70s, and beyond who want to grow older with strength, not regret. If you've ever asked yourself, is this really how I wanted my life to be at this age? You're not alone. Many kind, smart people fall into habits that damage their health, relationships, and peace of mind. Not because they don't care, but because they're just doing what they think is normal. In this video, we'll talk about 5 common mistakes that older adults make, mistakes that most people don't even notice. Each one is backed by real-life examples and psychological research. By the end, you'll understand these hidden traps and learn how to avoid them. Let's start with the first mistake, giving up control too early. One of the biggest mistakes older people make is giving up control of their life too soon. This might mean letting someone else handle your money, your house, or even your daily choices. It usually starts with love. You might say, I just want to make things easier for my kids, or it's simpler if someone else does it. That sounds kind, and it often is. But over time, this quiet step back can become dangerous. Why? Because it can lead to something called learned helplessness. When you stop doing things for yourself, like managing your money, choosing your food, or speaking up, you don't just lose freedom, you start to lose your sense of self. Your brain becomes less active, your confidence shrinks, and slowly, you stop feeling in charge of your own life. Psychologists call this the dependency trap. It happens when people start to believe they can't do things anymore. Even though they can, they just haven't tried in a while. At first, being taken care of might feel nice, but over time, it takes away your independence and your dignity. Let me tell you about Harold. He's 76 years old. After his wife passed away, his adult children started making all the decisions for him. They paid his bills, bought his groceries, and even managed his medicine. At first, Harold felt thankful and relieved, but after a year, things changed. He started forgetting how to do simple things. He stopped going outside. One day, he told me, I don't even feel like a person anymore. I feel like luggage being carried around. If you see this happening in your own life, here's the good news. You can take back control. Start small. Do something you used to do for yourself, like cooking 1 meal a week or managing part of your money. You don't need to do everything on your own. The goal is to stay involved, stay active, and keep your identity strong. Because once you give up control, your life can start to feel smaller. Don't wait until your voice is gone to realize how much it mattered. Isolating yourself from others, many older adults believe that spending more time alone means peace and rest. But in reality, being too alone can become a serious problem. When you stop seeing friends, going to events, or even talking to family regularly, your mind and body can suffer. Loneliness doesn't just make you feel sad. It can actually shrink your brain, weaken your immune system, and raise your risk of heart disease and memory problems. This mistake is very common for people who live alone or who have lost a spouse. They often think things like, I don't want to bother anyone, or it's just easier to stay home. But staying home too much can harm your emotional and physical health. Let me tell you about Grace, age 72. After her husband died, she stopped going to her weekly card games and church gatherings. She thought she was saving others from worrying about her, but over time, she started feeling sad and forgetful. Her doctor later told her that staying social was just as important as taking her medicine. Why? Because humans need connection. When we spend time with others, our brains release feel-good chemicals like dopamine and oxytocin. These help improve mood and reduce stress. Without social contact, depression and anxiety can slowly creep in, even without you noticing. But staying connected doesn't mean you have to be busy all the time. Even small actions, like a phone call, writing a letter, or chatting with a neighbor, can help. The key is to stay seen and stay engaged in your community, no matter how small the effort. Because isolation is one of the quietest but most dangerous traps of aging. Loneliness is one of the biggest killers of the human spirit. Breaking free from it can be one of the most powerful ways to take your life back. If you're still watching this video and finding it helpful, please write number 2 in the comments so I know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Then turn on the bell so you won't miss any future videos. Your support helps us keep making good content to inform and inspire you. Stopping physical movement. One of the worst mistakes older adults make is stopping regular movement. This doesn't mean you need to become an athlete or lift heavy weights. It just means you should keep moving your body every day, even in small ways. When we stop moving, our muscles get weak, our bones become fragile, our balance gets worse. This increases the chance of falling and getting hurt. Many people think aches and tiredness mean they should rest more, but often the truth is the opposite. Moving actually helps your body feel better. It improves blood flow, strengthens your heart, and keeps your joints working. It also releases chemicals called endorphins that make you feel happier and more focused. Let me tell you about Walter, who's 79. After he retired, he stopped his morning walks and gardening. He thought he was just too tired. Within a year, his legs felt weaker, and he started stumbling more. Then he began walking just 10 minutes a day. His strength came back, and he felt more alive than ever. Exercise doesn't need to be hard or formal. You can stretch, try Tai Chi, lift light weights, or even just dance in your living room. The important thing is to keep moving regularly. When you stay active, you stay strong and independent. It slows down the aging process. Not moving is like leaving a car in the garage with no gas. It might still run, but not well and not for long. Keep your body active, and you'll keep your freedom. Avoiding technology completely. Many older adults find technology confusing or scary, so they avoid it completely. But in today's world, avoiding basic technology can cut you off from family, healthcare, and even your independence. Technology today helps you do things like visit your doctor through video calls, talk to loved ones face-to-face, online order groceries or medicine without leaving home, stay informed and entertained. Think of it not as a barrier, but a lifeline. Let me share about Linda, who is 70. She told me she didn't want a smartphone or a computer. She said, "It's too complicated." But after her granddaughter moved away, she started feeling lonely and out of touch. After Linda's granddaughter taught her how to use a few simple apps, her whole world changed. Now she can talk to her friends every day and even gets reminders for her medicine on her phone. Avoiding technology isn't just about missing out on fun or convenience. It can make you feel lonely or helpless. But learning new things, even later in life, keeps your brain active. Technology gives you chances to stay connected and grow mentally and socially. There are also many easy tools now that help older adults track their medicine, keep up with doctor's appointments, monitor daily steps or heart rate. You don't need to become a tech expert. Just start small. Learn how to send a text message, make a video call, or use one simple health app. Using technology helps you stay connected and informed. 2 keys to staying happy and healthy as you age. At first, it may feel a bit scary, but avoiding it for too long can limit your freedom, health, and relationships. If you're still watching and enjoying this video, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any future videos. Your support helps us keep making content that inspires and informs. Not setting boundaries with adult children. Many older adults make the mistake of never saying no to their grown children. They feel it's their duty to always help, always support, and never complain. But doing this too much, without limits, can lead to feeling emotionally tired, having money problems, growing resentment, even toward loved ones. Let's take James, a retired 75-year-old engineer. He never refused a request from his kids. He gave money he couldn't afford to lose and did chores that left him exhausted. After years of this, he felt tired and even distant from the very people he was trying to help. He didn't know that not having boundaries was actually hurting those relationships. Boundaries are not selfish. They are a way to show self-respect. They help create healthier relationships where both sides know each other's limits and respect them. Learning to say, "no," even gently, protects your energy, your money, and your mental health. Psychologists say that setting healthy limits is one of the most important things older adults can do to stay independent and respected. Without boundaries, you may feel overwhelmed, used, or taken for granted, even by the people you love most. Remember, your life is your own. It's okay to put your well-being first. Boundaries help you give love without losing yourself. Final thoughts. As we wrap up this video, take a moment to think about the 5 common mistakes we've discussed. These are mistakes that most older adults, 97%, make without realizing it. Which one stood out to you the most? Do you see yourself in one or more of them? Or maybe you recognize these patterns in someone you care about. The good news is, now you're aware. And once you see the problem clearly, you can make better choices. Aging doesn't mean losing your freedom or happiness. It means getting wiser, knowing what really matters, and protecting your health, your peace, and your dignity. These mistakes don't have to control your life. They're just habits. And habits can be changed, one small step at a time. We'd love to hear from you. Please leave a comment and share which mistake surprised you most. What's the first change you plan to make? Your thoughts can inspire others and help build a strong, supportive community where getting older means getting stronger. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. Your support means a lot and helps us continue creating content that empowers and informs. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.